Hey there guys, Gotcha there, and as you guys can tell by now, this is my other account. So most likely, because you know how in my previous account I have around 20 cars, well this have over 130, well technically it's 136 cars. Wait, let me check. Yep, 136 cars. But yeah, today, um, I'm actually going to be doing for the most part, I'm going A to Z order. So basically, I'm going to start with A's, which is Acura, Aston Martin, and Audi, since since those are the only markets that start with A. Anyways, I'm gonna start with the NSX, and I bought most of the parts. Hmm. I guess I could go as the carbon one. Now, most likely, I didn't buy all the parts. Why? Because the bumpers are unappealing to me. This makes it look like a Corvette, and this, I don't even know what that is. So most likely, I usually like this car with a bit of style, at least. But anyways, for the most part, it's most likely will be the vehicle as Yasima. Well, I didn't physically go to SEMA, but I've seen tons of videos about this. It's insane. Like, I don't even know how many people end up getting their hands on the NSX, but my God, those are most likely. If you want to buy the NSX, more power to you. And so, for the most part, I will choose this. Number like you know how most likely it takes a couple of seconds to get to the wheel. Like you're like, well, this takes a bit more. And it's gonna tell out. Yes, I went with some HREs. I mean, then again, if for the most part, if this car was most likely, most likely if Acura sticked to what made the NSX great instead of trying to make things more complicated. For example, the newer NSX has I think it's a 2.7 liter V6. I can't remember. And then here comes the newer Acura NSX. It's like, oh, it's a 3.6 liter V6. I was like, okay, that makes sense. But and then it's like, oh yeah, it's twin turbo. Like, oh, okay. But the only, more likely, the problem with that is that they also added electric at 3 electric motors. Yeah, 3 electric motors. Just I don't even know why they did that to the NSX, but And again, when it comes to this particular model, um, the NSX, most likely when it comes to aftermarket, it's the slowest because most likely there are cars that are a lot faster than this. For example, the Audi R8, the Lamborghini Huracan, the the McLaren 570S, heck, even the GTR, which most likely has a bit more power. It doesn't even need electric motors. You just need, you just most likely need turbos and you're good. That's most likely it. Now, up next, we have the Acura RSX-S, and this is most likely this is the one I grew up with. Why that? Why did I grew up with this car? Because most likely at RC Car 1, I accidentally destroyed it. I ended up getting, and I mentioned a lot of games feature this car. It is most likely, let's just say that it's most likely one that can't call its own. Hmm. Uh-huh. That crap, of course, can get a lot more. Oh well. So most likely, this series is gonna be me just most likely recreating my, like rebuilding my cars off the bat. Since for the most part, most likely I like to make everything look stock in order for me to do this video. Mm, yeah, no, I am not gonna bother it with most of the mirrors unless it makes sense. Anyways, and yes, wait, this is most likely what it looks like. Well, and more likely, here's another thing. I'm not explaining you guys these vending items. Alright. The vending items are actually made for it to have a most likely a tuner scene. And with all these with all these parts, you expect for it bleh, can't speak today. Anyways, for the most part you would suspect them to know what they're doing. And not to mention, this most likely feels more like Need for Speed Underground 2, if anything like that. Alright, we're done with Acura, and now time for Aston Martin. Now, Aston Martin only has 3 cars. Well, actually, 2 if you don't count the DB5 DLC. Hmm? Why is it canard? Alright, so basically, most likely, this car is insane. It's most likely to the point where most likely, oh yeah, just add the coolest car ever. It's ridiculous. Like, what in the world? Here's like, this. I didn't suspect this. An Aston Martin Vulcan to be in a Need for Speed game. Honestly, then again, believe it or not, most likely, this car, believe it or not, actually, came into, asphalt first. Hmm. The heck is, what's with these bumpers? Like, really? Okay, let's go with that. Oh yeah, they forgot that this car actually has mirrors, which you can literally remove, or not. Great. Most likely, you guys wondering what the roof looks like. Give me a second. Yeah, that's what the roof looks like, but it's not carbon. Anyways, let me just cover that. And yes, I do have, most likely, this wrap was downloaded, if you can't tell. Because there's no way that my talent as a designer can actually, most likely, and will be used for this at all. And now they want HRE Smart Stars. In fact, I went with Warsteiners. And I didn't realize that there was a Brembo logo on the Vulcan's brakes. As a brake pad. Ugh. I'm sorry people, but most likely apologies. This is, I can't help it. Alright. Okay, for the most part, the reason I picked this because it fits. Alright. Okay, this. Uh, okay, so it's Falcon. Okay, we're good. I got worried there. I was like, wait a minute, what the heck happened? Right. Up next, the Austin Martin, and don't worry, I still have. Well, I pretty much have most likely many, many vehicles to go through. Ay, ay. I don't even know. Wait, whose idea to think that it'll be cool to wide body the car? Then again, I could actually look for a wolf design. Hmm. The, the, the what? Okay. Okay, I have to be completely honest, that's literally the smallest Ender Flare I've ever seen in this entire game. Alright, might also look for it, see if Kate. Yeah, this one, oh. Actually, I seen this on Instagram. And but like they had to add that obviously. Um, what the, someone actually, oh, someone tried to recreate this in, okay, I don't see green, so that doesn't count. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Alright, if I can literally just adjust this correctly, I think we're good. Okay, I think that'll manage. Alright, this is... Hmm. Need to... There you go. Eh. Let's see. For the most part, if it was Wolf's car, he would run HREs, but most likely so far, uh, I don't think they have it. So most likely, I might as well go with this instead. Okay, my color's getting a bit better. Alright, but before I do most likely the Aston Martin DB5, which is a DLC vehicle that you can actually get for ridiculously cheap. And most likely, okay, unless I don't pay for DLC, this is most likely the cheapest DLC you can actually get. And not to mention, you can get the entire car pack for just 10, or literally $10. And no, I'm not pulling a string or anything, but still. Actually, to make things more simple, I'm actually have to go with my drag build Aston Martin, because why not? Hmm. Jesus Christ. Okay, a tire. There's no way a tire. Most likely a tire could fit into the fender. Like, there's no way. And again, I've been wrong before, so no surprise. But anyways, in terms of what I want this car to look like, I'm gonna keep the fenders, not fenders. I'm going to keep the mirrors. I'm thinking of like pumping the front and back fenders. I was like extending the side skirt. Why in the world? Okay, I think I might go with this because why not? This is wait a minute. Why am I making this car look like a track car when this car is specific build meant for drag racing? Hmm. What the? Jesus, man. Man, what is this? What am I, a race car or a pilot? What in the world? Okay, I know this car is gonna get heated for what it is, but there you go. What in the world? Okay. Yep, this is officially a Hot Wheels car. This is wait, is that okay. I okay, I think that makes a lot more sense. I'm like, wait a minute, what the heck happened? But most likely, if I can actually just most likely throw everything out the roof and hit over with a super build. And my God, this super build is not what I expected. Because here's the thing, when it comes to drag cars, I want to move every single piece that makes the car a bit too slow. Also includes oh good, okay. Oh yeah, and you can change the roof. But the M's are gonna be okay. So for the most part, the easiest one obviously is gonna be every single vehicle that is with A. B, it's most likely a bit too easy. Um, C is also gonna be interesting. It's gonna be M that's gonna be complicated because most likely a lot of cars in this game had most likely their car company starts with M. So, for example, Mitsubishi, Mercury, Mini, um, what's the other one? McLaren, as well as, oh my god, what else? Oh yeah, Mazda. Yeah, it's just a lot of car companies. Oh yeah, also Mercedes. This is yes, these are all of my cars. But then again, the letter D is gonna be the easiest one to do, because think about it, which vehicle, which company, bleh, which car company starts with D? Dodge, obviously. Anyways, that's not least. Um, I'm actually gonna be doing um Audi. This, so for the most part, the first one I'm gonna be doing is the V10 Plus. Uh, and most likely, as you guys can tell by now, this is where most likely this car is like the reason her car is made. It's because of this car. I mean, I will go for a wide body, but most likely it's because of a certain thing that most likely inspired me to build this car in the first place. And most likely, you can take voice signer for this, because I'm actually gonna be doing this is a voice signer build that most likely I saw it like two. Good. Most likely, if Ghost Games wants, they can add the older R8 into the game. But then again, but then again, if I had to predict on most likely the vehicle, it will look like most likely it'll have not only the original parts, but it's going to involve a lot of. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like the Camaro and the what's that called? It's gonna be like the Camaro and the Challenger. It's gonna have like, oh yeah, you can change this front end in order to get this front end, and then you can get this back end in order to change this back end. Like, what in the world is happening? And then, as I mentioned, it's gonna be more like the Challenger because, if I remember correctly, the R8 also has a livery walk kit for it. Oh yeah, give me a second. Alright. And last but not least, the Audi S5 Sportback. Now, for the most part, I made a stance build, so most likely it is what it sounds like. I, Most likely I put 3-piece wheels on the car, lowered it, and most likely lowering by bagging it. What do you think? I'll most likely, as a matter of fact, I might as well go with the VIP style. Then again, that is my only problem. The reason I said that's my only problem is because while most of these cars wheel size are really good, I just can't help but I wanted to like expand them. So there's that. VIP VIP stand style. And then again, I most likely I thought this was an S7, but it turns out it wasn't. It was an S5 for some reason. All right, need to lower this car. Wow. Okay. Lowering wise, okay. Okay, -2 in what? In the front, -1 in the rear, and hmm. All right. Okay. If I remember correctly, the original S5 had a V8,
Go, go, go!
which makes around 9 exact horsepower, but then again, that's just me. We're now streaming in my S5. I can't help it. Anyways, that's you. Oh wait, this is most likely the downside of having a runner class as a stance car. You can most likely put it on strong and you may accidentally have the wheels clip in the front bumper, front fender, as I meant to say. Hmm. Alright. And here we go. 395 horsepower. That's more likely, that's a lot of horsepower for just one car. Well, see, it's not for one car because most likely the most powerful car in this entire game is literally a truck. Alright. Looks like they rolling the ECU in order to get a next tech part with brakes. That's an odd pick, but okay. Another carbon part was acceleration speed. Okay, it's better than. Well, it's most likely if it was nitrous in there, then it would be okay. But and again, it's also the gearbox, so there's that. And it, god damn, 1,000 horsepower Audi. Are they insane? Okay. Outlaw with acceleration part. Alright. Oh god. Jump of freedom! Oh wait. Alright. Hey, let me show what I mean by this car is so low that most likely bags using if you wonder how bags work, it just lowers and lowers your car. With a Vulcan it's a different story because not only that the bags don't work, it's already as low as it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sounds insane. Alright. as you guys can tell by the sound of the engine, it's a V12, a twin turbo V12. And as mentioned, if you get V turbo to V12 plus a carbon fiber why body plus a carbon fiber frame, carbon fiber parts, and a carbon fiber body plus light wheels equals the most insane car that ever existed. Alright. And as mentioned, this car is so loud that it's mostly banned for most countries. And it can only be raced in the UK, apparently. I'm like, wait a minute. The way you tell me is that Dodge built a drag focused build, but bans it, but it gets banned by the NHSA for saying it's too quick. And then you have the Vulcan, which is more likely perfect for a racetrack, gets gets banned by every single track in existence. Like, what in the world happened? Alright, last but not least, I'm going to be driving around the Acura RSX. Alright, give me a second. Just need to this. Not alright. Alright. So most likely, I'm gonna be starting off DCL because why not? Jeez, already level 18. Well then. Okay, for real? Like, really? Okay, okay. Really? What is going on here? And last but not least, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. Not to mention, follow me on Instagram at Gotcha325 Son. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.